Hey guys, I'm just Jersh and welcome back to the next episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Last time we played as Tainted Eve and got a whole bunch of stuff done. Unfortunately, weren't able to completely clear off her main post-it note. And by main post-it note, I mean basically getting the Mega Satan kill as well. We got everything, we just couldn't get Dad's key to spawn. So we weren't able to do Mega Satan, which means I have to do an entire run as her just to do Mega Satan, which is a little annoying, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Man, someday I gotta do Tainted Cain. I don't think today's that day. Tainted Lazarus, no thank you. Tainted Eden? Did a lot of Tainted Lost on stream, twitch.tv/justjertion. How about some Tainted Keeper? Oh, I gotta do a whole run as Tainted Keeper just to get Delirium. It's not super fun. So we got three options with Tainted Keeper, and I think Tainted Keeper is actually pretty fun. We can do Mother Fight, we can do Dogma, we can do Delirium. And I like Tainted Keeper, so I think any of them are good to go. Okay, haven't played as Tainted Keeper in a little bit. For those who remember, all items, and I should have skipped that room actually. All items cost money. Everything in the game costs money. However, our shops are all sorts of pogged up. We have better shops. Those shops have the ability to contain items from not every single pool, but many of the pools in the game. Just better options all around. And of course, as you can see, every enemy that we kill gives us money. So, ooh, gotta get it, gotta get it! Gotta go! Okay, it stays. Okay, we're good. It stays up. It stays up. Now that we've gotten it, it stays there. That's amazing. This is a great get. So basically, getting as much money as humanly possible is clutch. I think I'm gonna go take Roid Rage just for spun transformation, basically. And by Roid Rage, I mean Roid Rage, yes, that's the correct name of the item. Okay, brain. Look, I've had a lot of coffee today. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I drink a lot of coffee in general. I'm semi-addicted to the stuff. Today was like a real bad day, or a good day, depending on your perspective. It's only 7 cents. 7 cents for options? Let's do it. Let's do it. That means every time we finish a room, we get to decide what we want to open, which is potentially nice. Let's blow up this so we can get access to one of these bad boys. I would describe that as worth it. Let's open one more. Let's open one more. I would describe that as worth it. Let's open the last one because this is going pretty well thus far. We cannot, unfortunately... Yeah, sure. We cannot, unfortunately, visit our curse room. Because we have no way out. I'm feeling magic mush. Goodbye. We have no way out. So unfortunately, we're just going to leave that there. Now, what I should have done on this floor, and a strategy I sometimes like to impose on these runs. Oh, by the way, you can't see my HP, but we only start with 2 heart containers, and we can't go higher than 2, even though normal keeper can. I like Binky. Nothing like a free item, since everything costs 15 cents. Oh, it's a sticky nickel, you piece. We basically just saved 15 cents, which is pretty cool. Second secret room, maybe here, possibly. Yeah, that's our second secret room. Not very good, but will help us slaughter the boss. A strategy that one can employ when playing as this character that's typically pretty solid is to skip item rooms. Oh my gosh, another Golden Penny, so good. We'll take the pearl for no reason, really. It's not that good. That explosion hit me. Okay, and we'll head down to the alt floor. I haven't decided which one I want to do. Do we want to do Dogma? Do we want to do whatever? So we'll just go this way first. We'll see how strong we get. Either way, we're gonna have to do 3 separate runs, so it doesn't matter too much. Give me the key here. I know the money is helpful, but I think the key is more valuable there. Yeah, often this character, pretty darn strong, so I enjoy playing as him. Give me the card. Card is the chariot. Could be good. Infested, not so much. Swallowed Penny is like basically a game winner, so that's pretty amazing. Hanged Man we'll hold on to as well. Got a couple potential decent cards that we can use on this floor. Hopefully, I don't think we'll get an arcade. I don't think we had enough money. Anyway, one of the strategies that you can employ as this character that I've done in the past, it's never actually worked out for me, but on paper it's a good strategy, is to skip your item rooms. Because, wow. Ooh. One strategy is to skip your item rooms. Because if you know your item room is going to cost 15 cents, first of all, going to the shop, if you only have one key, if you only have one way to spend your 15 cents or your one key, way better to go to the shop. Why is the shop open for free? I don't know. Ooh, baby! A 7-cent sci-fly. It's pretty sick. Pretty great. It's one of the best items in the game. If you only have one key to spend, it's better to go to your shop, because rather than just having a single item to choose from, you will have multiple items. You won't be forced into any one particular item to pick. The other nice thing, potentially, this would be a decent room for Hanged Man. The other potential nice thing is, by skipping item rooms, you give yourself a larger chance for a planetarium on future floors. And the chances of getting a good item in a planetarium is much higher than the chances of getting a good item in an item room, just because the pool is so much smaller. It's smaller and better at the same time. We'll take Chariot card into our boss fight. I think I will use Hanged Man out here to grab these. Do we want to do deals with the angel or deals with the devil? I'm pretty sure both end up costing money anyway. So I'm not going to say that I prefer one over the other. When we get our deal with the devil here, I'll check it out, because if it ends up being something awesome, like Brimstone or Mom's Knife or something, we'll take it. If it's bad, I'll leave it up to chance, and we can do a deal with the angel in the future. If we needed to guarantee delirium, well, I would just not be... Okay. Little scary. I'm glad I took that. 15 cents for that's not very good. I actually think those void tears are also not very good. It makes things very unpredictable. I tend to not like that item. I don't think I want either of these, honestly. And in doing so, I'm now opening myself up to a potential deal with the... I'm now opening myself up to potential deal with the angel in the future, which I'm fine with. If we get a deal with the angel, I will be more than fine with it. And because I do have 34 cents, I know I was just talking about how smart it is to skip your item room so you can get planetariums to show up in the future. We got free keys, so we may as well look. Is it worth paying 15 cents for an item that you don't even know if it's going to be good? Probably not, but let's try it. Little Monstro's not great. Little Monstro, just going to be honest, not what I was looking for there, but I won't complain too hard. Not the secret room. Okay. Potentially the secret room, maybe. My brain is melting. Excuse me, hold on. Just want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence here. What? Is it between these two rooms? This is a weird spot. Okay. All right, was that worth it? Definitely not. That's one of the weirdest locations. It's one of the strangest secret room locations I've ever seen in my entire life, but we're fine. Okay, we've got a really good defensive run, at least, right now. Sci-Fly is fantastic. I can sing Sci-Fly's praises for months on end, but I won't. We'll hold on to the Joker card. Almost catastrophic. Nearly catastrophic. Sci-Fly not nearly as good against enemies that charge us down. Against normal enemies that shoot stuff, very good. Okay. I would also... Gotta grab the monies, gotta grab the monies. 48-hour energy, not so good for us. Speaking of non-Isaac, to talk about something non-Isaac related, because we've mostly just been talking about the run so far. A lot of theory crafting and strategy. I do not think I want Tiny Planet. Nod Leaf. Okay, so we may just be able to win no matter what now. If I have to edit out a 40-minute battle against any particular boss? Well, we don't have any way to deal damage to them right now. We need some sort of off-field... Something that I can just... Need that dime. Need that dime. Thank you. We need some way to deal damage. Monstro's Lung requires us to fire. I'll take Mongo Baby. Look, the D4 is fun. I can't, in good conscience, re-roll Nod Leaf and Psyfly. Maybe the two, you could argue Holy Mantle as well, but two of, if not the two best defensive items in the entire game, I can't re-roll them, as much as I would like to. As fun as it would be to, I cannot justify re-rolling them. Hopefully, looks like our secret room may potentially be, if we can get a bomb. Our secret room may be potentially in a nice location for us that connects to the curse room. This boss fight's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, a little risky, but thank you. Can Psyfly technically do contact damage as an orbital? If so, we may be able to win regardless. Mom's heals. I mean, that's 2/3 of the way to Mom transformation, and the Mom's knife would be a good way to get what we're looking for here. We could also visit... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna visit. Please don't die here. Guppy's head is pretty awesome. Guppy's head is pretty awesome. Okay. I'm trying to determine when I should use the Joker card. Probably now. If we're being honest, probably now. Do we want to fight the boss a second time? It's kind of a stinky boss fight. Although we need to explore more rooms anyway if we want a chance to keep going down the alt path route that we have elected for ourselves here, because I don't have 2 bombs. I need 2 bombs. Health up would be great as any other character, not for me. Yeah, I think we keep exploring because I need to try to make 2 bombs spawn. Anyway, non-Isaac stuff. The creator of Stardew Valley, I don't know if anybody else has seen this, or if you even like or play Stardew Valley. It's possible. I shouldn't assume that everybody who likes Isaac likes all of the same games I do. It's a wide variety of games out there. But for those who do happen to like Stardew Valley, or maybe you're like me and you get addicted to it like once every 4 weeks or so, you just go through a massive Stardew Valley phase that you cannot escape from, and then you forget about it for a couple months and then you come back to it. The creator announced that they've been working on a new game over the course of the past, I don't know how long, couple of bits, and it's called, what's it called? The Haunted Chocolatier, I believe is the name of the game. It is very similar art style to Stardew Valley, but instead of obviously running a farm, you run a chocolate factory / restaurant, it looked like. And you get to like design your restaurant and design the menu and make the chocolate and bring people in. Looks adorable. Sure, we'll take a speed up. Same overall art style as Stardew Valley, which for me is just an instantaneous interested in. It looks really good. I'd highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. And if you've never played Stardew Valley, even if you don't think those kind of games are for you, highly recommend checking it out because it's very good. We should Joker, because we didn't get to see our deal with the devil. / Angel! It's the Holy Hand Grenade! It's the Holy Hand Grenade. We've never seen this item. We have to pick it up. It's the Holy Hand Grenade from Worms. Sacred Orb. I don't know what it did. I have no idea what it did. Okay, let's go. Okay, cool. It's a new item though, and that's always exciting. Hopefully it doesn't just like kill you instantaneously. I'm assuming if it is... Okay, it looks like the holy hand grenade. I'm assuming our bombs have some big holy effect now. I lied to you. That is not what it does at all. Silly of me for assuming that it would. I don't know what that did, to be honest with you. I have little to no idea what that did. I guess we're doing Mother. I'm trying to decide at this point. The game I'm playing in my head at this point is who is the hardest boss? Of the three we have left, Delirium, Mother. It's probably Delirium, right? It's probably Delirium. Shoot, maybe I made a mistake. Now that I like say that out loud, how much? Okay. So, I'm trying to decide who's the hardest fight. Dogma / Beast, Delirium, or Mother. It's a toss-up between Mother and Delirium. I honestly think Delirium is harder. And considering we have Unbreakable, Kimmy Schmidt. Considering we have Unbreakable plus Sci-Fly, it's kind of silly not to do Delirium, right? Now, Delirium, of course, means we have to do Hush as well. It's honestly a tough choice. It's honestly a tough choice. One I don't really want to make, but unfortunately I have to. I think Delirium's the hardest fight in the game still. His unpredictability makes him the hardest fight in the game, by it all. That's pretty good. That's okay. That's pretty good. His unpredictability makes him the hardest boss fight in the game, in my opinion. So now that I think about it for more than a couple seconds, I think we should pivot. I think we should leave the alt path. Did I even leave myself enough time is the question. Because to guarantee Delirium, we need to get to the Hush fight. By 30 minutes. The question is, did I give myself enough time to get to the Hush fight? Which is possible we didn't. I've been going pretty slow to this point. I don't know. I don't know if I gave myself enough time. Because that would be the worst thing, is if we try to pivot back and it turns out I did not give myself enough time and then we get nothing done. That would stink. That would stink something pretty fierce. Not gonna lie to you. Would prefer that that didn't happen. We gotta deal with the devil on this floor. Let's check that first. Shouldn't have spent so much money on those random items. You have to take this. It's amazing. I would love the syringe as well. Can we get enough money? Can we get enough money? Maybe with secret rooms. Okay, fast. Fast, fast. Ooh, sort of. Okay. 4 more cents. We can get 4 more cents. We can get 4 more cents. Hold on. Hold on here. I know this is not a good use of time. Secret room, potentially? No. Okay, okay. Blow it up. Blow it up. Just a little more money, please. Ew. Okay. We got 1 more combat room. Not smart. Secret room. Where do you think secret room is? Where do you think secret room is? Could be. Nope. Could be. Okay, please, 3 cents. 3 cents. Let's go. Oh, okay. It's 17 minutes. Did I give myself enough time? Because remember, we have to beat not only Delirium, we have to beat Hush as well. Is there enough time on here to beat both of them? Maybe we just do Mother. Mother's really hard to... Didn't we try to beat, didn't we make it to Delirium as this character, but we died against him? Something like that. I almost ran right into that bone, dude. I almost ran right into that freaking bone, dude. We got a library. That's pretty sick. We have to decide after this floor if we want to pivot or not. We could also die so fast. Like, we can literally die so quickly. You gotta pay money for those? Okay. Capitalism, am I right? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I would like to get that book that gives us random items. I would like to get the Tainted Bethany book. In my opinion, the Tainted Bethany book is pretty good. And I would be a happy lad if we got it. Just a triple shot sitting on the ground. Okay, that would actually... I can't do that, I think. That would probably ruin... Walnuts. That would probably ruin my tier rate. Let's see what's in here. Spectral Tears, no thank you. Prayer card, actually worthless. Bad use of money. We're already coming up on 20 minutes, but we're like not that far off because the next floor will be Mausoleum. Sorry, not Mausoleum. It'll be, if we continue down the path, it'll be Mausoleum. That's guaranteed Hush. That's guaranteed Hush if we want it. Do we want it? It would require getting rid of our Guppy's head. Would require getting rid of Goopy's head. Is that something I really am in the business of doing right now? There's some tough choices on this run, man. Tougher choices than I'm fully equipped to handle, to be honest with you. The other question is, do we want to do... Man, what the heck am I going to spend my money on? There's so many potential things on this floor to spend my money on, and oh, thank God. There's so many things to potentially spend my money on this floor, and I cannot decide which I want the most. 19 minutes. Okay, let's do the boss fight. We gotta commit, like... One second, I think Banjo may be eating something. I've been trying to work some freedom in for my son. Let him, instead of locking him in this room with me while I record, tried to give him some freedom. See if he could handle it. Answer, he cannot. My man went full Danny DeVito. He's the trash man. He knocked over Maria's trash can and was eating garbage out of it. So unfortunately, my son, you have once again been banned from exploration. It's like the meme on TikTok right now. I can't explore the rest of the world until I blah, blah, blah. I can't do this until I blah, blah, blah. Does Sci-Fly deal damage? Sci-Fly does deal damage. Sci-Fly do be dealing damage. This is cutting into our timing for sure. Slowing us down. No need to blow up on me. Dad's coin, sure. Oh, shoot, man. Oh, we can't keep going. I did not leave enough money on the ground. That was stupid of me. Okay, we have to go. We have to pivot then. Okay, Delirium. We're doing Delirium. Let me make sure I'm not crazy and we can do Delirium. We could also do Dogma. Yes, we have to do Delirium. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to pivot. We're going to do Delirium. Please, please. We are going to pivot and do Delirium instead. Thank you, Banjo. Your decision to eat garbage has given me the clarity that I needed to finally make a decision. Now, we got to rush a little bit. Should have maybe bought the Mind on the last floor. Oh, I love chocolate milk. Not just to drink, but also to shoot at my enemies. This is a pretty sick item. I'm a big fan of both chocolate milk and, they used to have this, like, I don't know if they still have it. I did not even know that could be in there. That's an interesting one. They used to have this peanut butter chocolate milk that tasted like a melted Reese's cup. Probably had like 600 grams of sugar in it, but by golly, if it wasn't delicious. But they used to have also, like, they would do different flavored. Mostly it was normal milk. I'm talking about at my elementary school. We mostly would have normal flavored milk with our lunch, but occasionally they would get like a random order from I don't know where, and they had these flavored milks. They had the peanut butter chocolate one. They had a vanilla milk, which was so unbelievably sweet. It was like I was drinking frosting, which I liked. I did, look, I've talked about my sugar addiction in the past, if addiction is the right word. My affinity for sugar in the past. Not to say that there were many a time as a kid. Sure, we'll take it. Not to say that there was many a time as a child where I opened up a tub of icing, stuck a knife in, and then just slurped on the knife. Not to say that that happened an above average amount of times, but I'm also not saying that it didn't happen an above average amount of times. It happened an above average amount of times. I often frequented, I'm gonna buy the Tears upgrade. I often frequented the icing jar, which is so in retrospect is so unbelievably unhealthy. I would also just eat like spoonfuls of sugar all the time, or I would be like, I'm going to eat healthy cereal instead of my usual cereal. So I would eat Rice Krispie treats, but I couldn't simply eat the Rice Krispie treats by themselves. I would have to pour a spoonful of sugar. I don't think lack lethargy was the right play here. I think that has greatly decreased my DPS, but that's okay. What do we want here? We can't get invincibility, so give me the damage. Just trying to collect a little money before this deal with the devil. Okay, take me in. Take me in my best friend's house, 2/3 of the way to Guppy, oh yeah. Go. Okay, we got 7 minutes to do 2 floors. Is that enough time? Probably. Probably enough time to do 2 floors. Again, should have bought the mind. The mind would have been a really solid pickup for us to speed things up here, but I got a little distracted by my son eating trash. So that slowed us down a little bit. This is hopefully the right way, because I don't feel like going through all of these spiky rooms again. Money doesn't matter as much at this point. We are going to have to beat Hush. Do we want to play Sacrifice Room? Maybe. I don't really want to, but we could. I don't know if I have time to. This has to be the right way. It's such a long, arduous path. It must be the right way. I refuse for you to tell me that it's not. Second secret room contains a trinket that is good 1 in 1,000 scenarios, so I will not be picking that up. Thank you, though. The key on these rooms I've found is to just move so quickly that by the time the turrets have even started firing, you're done with the room. That is the key to defeating that room. Okay, we'll take the squeezy for the tears up. As a pretty fast floor, not gonna lie. We could play the sacrifice room, but let's just in case. What if I pick every wrong path here? Let's not try to get too fancy with it. I'm feeling down. Not like I'm upset. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. So not like that. This is an unfortunate room. This is one of those unfortunate rooms that often takes about 30 minutes to complete. You could have made me guppy. You could have made me guppy. Maybe we'll get a deal with the devil on this floor. It's possible. It's unlikely, but it's possible. We need to remember, like, the scary thing with this character is we are always 2 hits away from dying, and you can take 2 hits in pretty quick succession. Now, we should be fine. We should be fine because we have Swallowed Penny, and we can go, you know, pick up the penny that it drops to keep ourselves alive. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. I'm not saying we're invincible. I'm saying if we died, I'd be pretty upset. Sure. Let's do this fight. Let's do this fight while it's fresh on the brain. I'm not sure what the better option is here for dealing damage. I mean, that seemed to work pretty well. Yo, we could just go straight to delirium. That's pretty sick. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, I don't really want to fight Hush, to be honest with you. I already know we're gonna win. Although we could buy... So, like, it's a little tough because the extra items... It's a little tough. The extra items that we get from the shops and the item rooms on the Delirium fight, or on the Hush fight, could make Delirium easier. But honestly, we can win anyway. We just have to go really slow. Do you still have trash, Banjo? Did you bring some trash in with you? I don't think so. We can win either way. Let's go... We're going to go down left first because we know that the Delirium fight can't be down there. Shout out to my boy Joji for making me realize that you can tell... You can at least get a good idea where the Delirium fight is going to be by looking at the map and seeing, is it possible? Because the Delirium room is 2x2. So you have to be able to fit a 2x2 room without it touching any other rooms. So for example, all of the... You can't see my mouse. All of the ones in the bottom left, it would be impossible for a 2x2 room to exist without it connecting to another room. So our only possibilities here for a Delirium fight are the top two options, top left and top right. So we'll do those last, and we will see what other items we could potentially get in the meantime. Other items, I should say. Is it possible we get the final item in the Guppy transformation? Yeah, but unlikely. Really, what we're looking for is some way of dealing a lot of damage, aka an orbital. We would really like an orbital to deal a lot of damage if I choose to go unbreakable mode, which I think I probably am going to, even though it's the coward's way out. Even though it is the coward's way out and we're dealing a lot of damage, perfection. I don't think we want perfection. Thank you, though. I don't really have any tier effects. I wish I knew what the Holy Hand Grenade did. It's probably time for me to just suck it up, Buttercup, and turn on the item mod description mod. It's probably time for that. Will I accept it and do it? You'll have to tune in later to find out. Dolly is nice. We like a tiers upgrade. These are helping my offensive capabilities a pretty significant amount. We need an orbital. Flashlight, not really an orbital. Actually, like, not at all. The tiers up is great. Thank you. Yes, you're making me very strong. Are we having to pay for these? I think we're getting these for free. You're making me very strong, and I appreciate that, but not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a cube of meat. Oh, shoot. I gotta go all the way around. I'm looking for a cube of meat. What else can we potentially look for? I mean, here's what we could do. If I can snag like an Algiz rune or even a chariot card, basically what I want to avoid happening is taking damage and then instantly getting hit after that while chasing after the coin that swallowed penny drops and dying because of that. That would be a horrible... I just stepped on some spikes like a dummy. That would be a horrible way to go. It shouldn't happen because I have Sci-Fly who's blocking a lot of stuff, but you never know with Delirium. He can just teleport on top of you and essentially ruin your entire day. Don't want anyone to have the worst day at their job. He can ruin your whole day. I refuse to let him ruin my day. I'm having a good Friday. I don't know about you. Is that like a... That's like a... Monte Cristo. What's it called? Fleur de Lis. What's that holiday called? With the beads? What the heck is this item? Magic skin? Excuse me? Ah! No! It took my heart container! That's really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Excuse me? Okay, that would have been nice to know. Okay, new strategy. New strategy. Walk into a room. Sci-Fly's doing all my damage. Sci-Fly's doing all my damage now. We just got to get to the delirium fight. Yeah, we just have to get to the delirium fight. This is atrocious, man. I can't take a single hit. I'm one hit away from death at all times. Please be the delirium fight. I'm just... Let Sci-Fly do it. Backpack doesn't help me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what magic skin is, but I hate it. And of course, the one time I want to find... I gotta go across the whole map to get to him. Alright, this just got infinitely scarier. This just got infinitely scarier. I'm now one hit away from death. We have Guppy's collar. We have Guppy's collar. No! May I repeat? Thank you, Guppy's collar, by the way. May I repeat? I've said it before. Thank you, Guppy's collar. I've said it before. I'll say it again. The ghost chest is the stupidest, dumbest, worst, most awful, garbage, stupidest, dumbest, stupidest, worst addition they've ever made to the game. Why would you add an unlockable thing that only exists to hurt you? There's no benefit to it whatsoever. Do the ghost chests pay out with better than average things inside of the chest? Because otherwise, what's the point of the added risk? Now I just have to look. You've broken all trust and confidence that I have in my life, in the system. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this room. Are you a ghost chest? Are you a ghost chest? There's no way to know. There's no visual cue. There's no visual cue to know if it's a ghost chest or not. There's no way to know if it's a freaking ghost chest or not. You just die. Sometimes you just die. Sometimes you just walk into the chest and you die because it's a ghost chest, but you had no idea it was a ghost chest because there's no way to know it's a ghost chest. Super fun. Are you a ghost chest? Guppy? Are you a ghost chest? Any ghost chests in there? Any ghost chests? Hello, ghost chests? I'm always on the alert for ghost chests now. Dude, magic skin screwed us. This would be an easy peasy cakewalk. Are you a ghost chest? What the heck are you? Keeper's box. Don't you dare kill me. Okay, it spawns a shop. Interesting, but no thank you. Oh, God. There's no way you messed this up. Any room that I can't just unbreakable my way through terrifies me now. Is there a reason to do the secret room? Not really. Okay, get me out of here. We're just gonna go fight Delirium. I'm just gonna go fight Delirium. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're probably just gonna cut. We're probably just gonna go ahead and make a cut here because our only way of dealing damage, I mean, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. It's just a matter of when, not how. We have Unbreakable, so I can stand here and deal infinite damage. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough items for the Mother transformation. I didn't get an orbital of any kind. So my only way of dealing damage is the contact damage from Psyfly and the random tears that Psyfly shoots back. And as you can see, his health bar is not really going down too much because we need him to be a character, a boss, that actually comes to us. But since I can only take one hit, I'm not risking it. I'm not fighting Delirium again. I would like to never fight this boss ever again as any character. I'm certainly not doing it as a tough character. So I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna take the coward's way out. I'm gonna sip on this. I was gonna shoot him, by the way. You can thank Magic Skin for this, for deleting one of my heart containers, apparently. Didn't know it did that. That's fun to know. I'm sure that's better as a character that gets more than 2 heart containers, but because I'm a character that doesn't get more than 2 heart containers, it just makes me turn into the Lost, basically. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna wait for this fight to end, and I'll join you when it does. Oh, baby, no more TikTok. No more TikTok. We're off TikTok. We're getting there. Look at his health bar. We're almost there. It's been... I'll have to go back and watch the thing. I'm going to guess it's been 15 minutes. I don't remember when I started this process, but I'm going to guess it was close to 15 minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, 15 minutes later of enthralling gameplay, and Delirium has finally been defeated. Hopefully I remember to cut that portion out. Let's go! Delirium. Keeper's Kin has appeared in the basement, defeated by Tainted Keeper. Thank you guys for choosing to stick through that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing. All help out a great deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.